So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Chance for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Played in deep. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And here's Haaland. And Messi! Aimed beyond the defence. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, you can never emphasise enough just how important it is to have a dependable goalkeeper, and this fella, Emi Martinez, is certainly one that fits the bill. He's one of the characters left in the game nowadays. I mean, people describe him as a little eccentric, and truth be told, he is at times, but I think we need that in the modern game. We need our characters, we need our big personalities, and I'm glad we've got one here.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Valverde. Ambitious ball here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Mbappe. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Played into space out wide. And he's managed to get free. Danger averted for now. That'll be a throw-in. Big chance! It's hit the upright. That's a half-decent try.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Haaland. Distributed tidily. He's in plenty of space here. Well read, nice interception. And the finish! In he goes again. Goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
The goal scorer for Australia after 26 minutes is number 8.
Australia are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Ah, he's given it away.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Half an hour played now. Camavinga, that's a pretty loose pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Haaland. And it's Messi. Played out to the right.
Nepal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Camavinga. Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. Gets into some space. Alexander-Arnold plays it forward. That is good strength. Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There will be 1 minute.
That has not gone well. Mbappe. And that's really well manoeuvred.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And please welcome.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Very nicely done. And now they can spring out of defence. Turns back here, probably the best option. Suter. Fernandez. Valverde. Messi. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's a key interception. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Haaland. And it's Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Foot in. Now it's Haaland. Haaland looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, he's the main threat, so if he attracts much of the attention, then others have to make hay.
Haaland! Oh, taken with style. They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
After 59 minutes is number 15.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
Camavinga charging forward, the ball at his feet. Alexander-Arnold. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's superb. Front-footed pressing going on here. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now it's Haaland. This is good pressing. They're not short on bodies. Oh, good spread. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Looking for the run. Oh, played through for the wide man. Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 3. Eduardo Camavinga.
That's going in strongly.
Coming on the field. Number 24.
Alexander-Arnold.
Eric Garcia. Number 22.
Nicely spread.
Reinders.
Opts for safety. Eric Garcia. Jimenez. And it's Reinders. Spread it left. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's on it. Can he get away? Alexander-Arnold. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. It had to come. It just had to come. He had to have his say. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Alexander-Arnold. Substitution on the field. Number 13.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 2.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
And here's Haaland. Mbappe. And it's Alexander. Can he finish? It is a fantastic goal. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Goal! After 80 minutes is number 8, Alexander-Arnold. 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 Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
No, that's been intercepted. Eric Garcia. Now it's Haaland. Good ball, good take. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Haaland. A heavy challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And here's Haaland. Out towards the flank. Lecky simply refused to be outdone there. Mikel Oyarzabal, and here's Haaland. Suter. Alaba trying to keep this in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a good ball out wide. It's a promising position. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Alexander-Arnold voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, how will we look back on that? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. England have opted for a 4-5-1 formation, it appears, Jim.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Haaland. And he's had it nicked away.
Haaland.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can get them in trouble pretty quickly.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Goes looking wide. He's in plenty of space here.
Babal.
Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Set. Baba.
That's a shade optimistic. Lewis Skelly.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Mbappe. Akanji. Bellingham. Rice. And here's Kane. He's having a go! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
England really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Lewis Skelly. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Camavinga. Yehi. Saka. England do have a chance to counter here. Martinez. Valverde. Now it's Messi. It's a searching pass. And he's there to clear it. Bellingham. Now it's Foden. And it's Stones. Mbappe. And it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Haaland. And for a moment, time stood still. And we have our very first corner. England are looking to go forward now. That's an imaginative pass. Foden. Foot in. That's been cut out, well played. Bellingham.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Palmer. Now that looks a decent ball. Skims one in. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Mbappe. Decent progress down the left. Well, that pass isn't the best. Palmer. Rice. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Saka. Alexander-Arnold. For Rice. It's a good spell of possession, this. Foden. And a chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Camavinga. Just eases him off the ball. Valverde. Luis Skelly.
1 minute added time.
Now Foden. Now it's Valverde. And the first 45 minutes are up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
All the best for members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary today. And please welcome our lads to the field.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Now it's Haaland. Played out to the left flank. Mbappe! Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rice. Palmer. It's a pretty loose pass. Alexander-Arnold.
England have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Played through into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that's the keeper's ball. Mbappe. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Palmer is onto this. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Foden. Martinez claims comfortably. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they've finally cottoned on to the fact that this centre-forward is talented, highly talented.
And here's Kane. Mbappe. Palmer has it in a wide position. Now it's Kane. Well read, nice interception. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Palmer. England finding their passes. Alexander-Arnold has it out wide and in space. Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! The breakthrough arrives at last! A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Number 9, Harry Kane! Harry Kane! Harry Kane!
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Jimenez. Pass somewhat off target. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Alexander-Arnold. Palmer. Aimed beyond the defence. Saka is in a really good position out wide. Messi. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Bellingham. Palmer. Now this could be a chance. He shifted it to the flank. And it's Reinders.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Back into the middle. He's gone direct here. Mbappe. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. He has a look up. He is shot a goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Substitution for England, number 24.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Bukayo Saka. Number 11, Phil Foden. Coming on the field, number 17, Eze. Number 3, Reece James. Number 25, Rashford. Substitution.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Kane does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Lewis Skelly. England disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Oyarzabal, and this is Son Heung-min.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
James. Rice. Out to the left it goes. That's that, the end. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just undone by that second-half goal.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Simons! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Messi tries to play it through. He has found the way through. Cross flung, big header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Pressing high and with purpose. And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Caicedo spots it and intercepts.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's DiMarco. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Takes a shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Great chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Messi. And he's decided to go for it. And no, that was never going to make it. Camavinga with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. No change to the score. Oh, terrible mistake. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Serginho looking to run onto it. Referee's given a throw. Camavinga crosses it in. Cleared away. Here comes another cross. DiMarco. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Messi. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Vardiol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Messi. Jimenez promptly onto that, and that is that. Serginho. Vardiol. Now it's Messi. Camavinga gets a foot in here. DiMarco chooses to go crossfield. Messi. Look at the space here. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Xavi Simons.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. He is through here. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. Serginho shoots! What a wonderful goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Camavinga. Haaland. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Nepal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Has a shot!
He did so well to create the room to get the shot away.
Messi. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. He's picked his way through. Played in. He gets big. He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Gets a good foot in there. And here's Mbappe. Love. He's having a shot! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side. He's gone for goal! He's got away with one there.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Looking to play, and the shot! Sticks it away! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Serginho is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Quick look, then plays it in. And he's cut it out.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshaled.
Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
And claimed it back swiftly. Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's one-on-one! Decent chance! Goal! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So there's going to be another change here. Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Shapes to shoot!
Mbappe made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Now, can he find a finish? Chance, surely! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Camavinga. And they've got a throw. Serginho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And this is Kane. He's found a way through. He's in a great chance for a shot. They want to be quick to recover this. Mbappe. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Camavinga. And this is Kane. Great ball if he can get there. Big chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Now, just too much on that. And he's heaved it away. Mikel Oyarzabal. And here's Haaland. Caicedo. Now it's Mbappe. And he's forced to go back. Now the ball's gone astray. Caicedo. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, shooting chance! Haaland finds himself offside. Oh, he's gifted it. Real chance! Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Camavinga, and it's Messi, and he's quick to snatch it back. And it's Serginho, and he's managed to get free. It's a good... Up he goes! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Mbappe, Caicedo. And here's Kane, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Mbappe, oh, goes for a shot! It's in! It is no contest, it is a landslide. Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Can he finish? He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Martinez will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Crossbar! He can't put it away.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
That's that, the end. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Hello. Everybody comment. Comment गर्नुस् त comment. कसले कहाँबाट हेर्दै हुनुहुन्छ? Dokakarami maska.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. Terrific header! It's hit the upright. Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Looking for options for movement. Corner it is. Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's found a way past. Now it's Doku. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He's going for goal! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Shifted it to the flank. Nunez with a beautifully timed run.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually...
Big chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than... Camavinga! Messi. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines, looking to play him in. Nunez proves just a little bit too strong. And here comes the corner. It's their second corner of the game. Fallen! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Alexander-Arnold. Played out to the left flank.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mateus. Oh, that's well spotted.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Doku wins the duel this time. Pass somewhat off target. Costa Curta. Thuram. Passing is crisp and sharp. Spread it left. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's played in. Oh, smashing header! And he's there to get it away. Hoisted it. He's got full. It's in. And this is getting better and better. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Now it's Messi. He's free, he has got space. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Martinez looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Alexander-Arnold. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, they can break here. Costa Curta. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Now, can they get him away? Gavi is on his own. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
It's a promising position. He's not got that quite right. And that's a good ball. Xavi Simons. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's half-time here. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
En el marcador se corre a continuación un resumen con las mejores jugadas del primer tiempo.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Gavi does well to get it back. And here's the chance to counter. Knocks it into space.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he shoots!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Doku.
And it's Simons. Out to the left it goes. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Koundé. No way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Some good work on the right flank here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Great ball, and he's in here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that has put paid to that. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Now it's Darwin. 60 minutes played. Messi. He is through here. Real chance! Messi! From another planet! About as smooth as it gets.
En el minuto 62.
It is no contest. It is a landslide. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona are having a ball here. Alexander-Arnold chooses to go crossfield. Jimenez cuts it out. Now it's Haaland. Spread out to the left. And the finish! Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Carlos Soler has a shot! Mateus plays a sharp little ball here. Chooses to go cross-field. And here's Haaland.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's a pretty loose pass. Thuram. Costa Curta. Strong running down that left flank. Now there's a fine ball. He's had a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. And the shot! Keeper always had the measure of that. Corner number 3 coming up. Tries to get it clear. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's away! Messi! And he hits the net! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Under an awful lot of pressure.
Nepal are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
And that's a shot at goal! Oh, terrific save. This looks promising. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He has found the way through. Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And now he has 2. And he's managed to get... There's the shot! And that's wide. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. 5 minutes to add. Can he get it through? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. So that's it. It is all over. A tale of 2 teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.